I had absolutely no business fighting this boss this early. I also had no intention on fighting this boss this early, but it kind of just happened. The quest that I'm talking about is Antumbra Order. This is actually a quest in Payloon. The quest is pretty simple. You just have to cleanse all of the sanctums around. And in order to finish this quest, you actually have to finish the majority of the witches quest as well. And I'm going to give you the locations of the witches quest right now. They'll just show up on the screen, and go ahead and take the screenshots. I actually got these images off of GameSpot. The link will be in the description box below. It's going to give a lot more detail than I will give you right now. But yeah, you got to finish the majority of these quests, and then you will unlock the final boss, and he will give you the seal of pitch black darkness, Darkbringer, double-handed sword, and some kind of useless gear unless you are trying to get into a specific place unnoticed, and an abyss artifact. Now I'm going to actually show you exactly how I did this at the level that I'm at. I had no business fighting this guy. So the weapon that I was actually using was the Vessel of Dark Pursuit, and I had it up to level 8, and I had to swap out to the Darkbringer once I got it. But these were the abyss gears that I had in it. I had critical rate 2, Artor's Orb, which you also get with Darkbringer, Crow's Pursuit, Shadow Claw, and Wound of Darkness. Honestly, finishing these quests are really easy. The quests are actually really simple to follow. They give you the answers pretty much, and everything is marked on the map other than the witch's location, which I already gave you. I died to this guy a ton, and I mean a ton. And these lesser elixirs really helped out with defense, attack, maxing out my health. So bringing some of those along, I think, would be very beneficial for you. Now, this guy can pretty much one-shot me at any moment. It took me probably a little over a half an hour to actually beat this guy. It took me a lot of food. I used up almost all of my food. I used up all of my refined Palmer pills, my regular Palmer pills. I used everything on this guy. I really learned his move set. Got a couple of hits in. I would get some hits in, and then I would back off immediately. Try to avoid the orbs at all costs. And when this guy does this little special hammer move, he'll do it about 3 to 4 times, and those things that are floating around him will also attack you at the same time. So you really got to get out of there. I died a lot to this guy. So like I said, learn the moveset. You're gonna die. Be prepared for when you fight this guy. Don't just go and do it willy-nilly like I did. But if you do, I think it is very doable. Like I said, it took me about a half an hour to do it. And also, when he does his hammer move, like he's about to right now, these trees sprout up, and if you stay near them, they actually cause a significant damage. So stay away from them at all costs. What really helped me out was having a large amount of spirit. Also, I got this little crown that has a special ability. If I use left trigger and right trigger, it pretty much causes lasers to come out. So that's what you're seeing. And that really helped. It kind of kept this guy at bay when I needed some space. Here he comes in with his hammer move. You got to get away from that, or right there, you see, you take a significant amount of damage. So I believe this is actually the gameplay where I beat him, and I used all of my Palmer pills. I used pretty much all of my food, everything that I had in my inventory to beat this guy. I used it, and the majority of this gameplay is fighting this guy. So it took about 20 minutes probably to actually beat him in the fight. Let's go a little bit to the end here. As you can see, this gold bar up here, that's also one of the things that you want to focus on. It does deplete. It will go down if you don't cause any damage. That was a really big attack, and I did stagger him. I got that gold bar all the way up, so I used a charge attack. Unfortunately, it didn't have the thunder ability. I'm not sure why, but yeah, you really want to get that thunder ability or any other element ability that you have. That'll help. So as you can see, like, there's still 5 minutes left, and I'm at the end here. I'm nervous as hell because I'm pretty sure at this point I'm all out of my refined Palmer pills. So I'm trying to really keep my distance. I need to get my spirit up here, and I'm using the bow to attack at a distance. It's barely doing anything at all, but I am so nervous at this point. So here we are. He has a sliver of health left, and the bow wasn't really doing much. He was on the constant attack. My butthole was clenched right here. I did everything that I could to kind of keep my distance and keep him from attacking me with something heavy just like this, and I made the mistake of going straight in, and how it didn't one-shot me, I don't know, but I took the chance and I went straight for it, and that right there is how we ended it. But I appreciate your time, and if you enjoyed that gameplay and the information that you got from it, be sure to hit that like button for the algorithm, especially if you made it this far. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share my content with someone you might think will enjoy it. Let them know to like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a good day, good night, and a good morning wherever you're at, and I'll see you in the next one.